Hey guys, MB here from underdogchance.com and I'm back with the video. I'm not done yet with this season because I still want to make a couple of more units. My goal is to make 40 units this season. I'm on an island right now and the internet is a little bit slower and also I work a little bit less, but I was making projections and analysis every single day. Usually in the morning, I posted this in our membership Discord group, but I didn't find any good value bet. But today I found three small value bets, and this is why I share the video with you. Okay, but I'm still here, and a lot of people panic because the baseball will finish at some point, and then something else. I think this is wrong focus. I think people should more focus on betting knowledge than on sports or the leagues, because once you understand the concept of betting and finding the value bets, then you can bet anything. You can bet baseball, you can bet esports, you can bet anything. If you go deep with the knowledge that you have, then you can bet anything in your life, and you can generate more and more income streams or cash flow, if you like, through sports betting. The problem is that people are not focusing their energy and time into betting knowledge. Instead, they focus on the leagues, and of course, they are then stuck when the season ends. It was very interesting when COVID happens. And a lot of sports handicappers were in huge panic because they were focusing on, I don't know, baseball or some other sport. I was not focusing that. I don't focus that much on sports, despite, of course, I focus on sports where I have the best edge, if you like. But what I focus more on the knowledge and the betting concepts. And back then in COVID, I have created esports or Counter Strike Global Offensive betting model. And while other bettors or handicappers didn't know what to do, I was simply focusing on a new thing. And even if we shut down all sports right now and then we start betting, I don't know, some sports between, I don't know, different planets, Mars against Pluton or something like that. If we have aliens and they play some sport, once you understand the concept, you can also bet that sport, right? So those are two different views and two different perspectives. Okay, too many people focus on what to bet, and not many people focus on how to bet. Okay, so I hope I gave you some idea, because you should focus. Of course, I'm not telling you what you should do, but I think it is much better to focus on betting concepts than on sports. Okay, that's why I have an online betting course, and I teach bettors the concepts of numbers on a simple way, how you can use spreadsheets, and then you can use this way of betting for any sport you want. This is the goal, not betting baseball, not betting NBA, not betting NFL, because this is more sports fan talk. Okay. Anyway, right now I'm sitting close to 40 units, 2 units more, and I will reach the goal to the season. But let's go quickly through the numbers. St. Louis, Chicago. I didn't find the value. I think my numbers and bookmakers' numbers are the same. As you see, those are my numbers, those are bookmakers' numbers, and this is basically the difference between my numbers and bookmakers' numbers. And I look for the discrepancy. Okay. I hope you hear me and see me, because, as I said, I'm on an island. The internet is a little bit weaker, but I will be here a little bit more. So. I do this in the morning, and I hope we can find some value bets in next days as well. Okay, San Diego, Detroit, no value. Colorado, Miami, we don't have the odds yet, but I believe that Miami will be huge favorite. I give them 74.78% of chance to win this game, as you see here. Baltimore, Tampa Bay Rays. My numbers and bookmakers numbers are basically the same. This is what you hear, what you see here, negative number, which means that my numbers and bookmakers numbers are the same. I skip Kansas game. San Francisco against Washington, no value. I have Washington at plus 124, bookmakers plus 135. Maybe they're a little bit underrated, but no value. Mets, Boston, not qualified. My numbers and bookmakers numbers are the same. Philadelphia, Cleveland, the same number, the same thing. And then I have the first qualified bet. I am looking for a little bit bigger discrepancy, so I will make today an exception. So I hope I won't be wrong today. This is close to be 1.65, so I'm looking for 1.65 number. But I found the value with Cincinnati money line, and I also found value with Cincinnati first five inning. But because this is close to be qualified bet, I'm taking half unit on Cincinnati money line, half unit on Cincinnati first five inning. Okay, those are the odds, and I'm also taking Texas money line at 1.89 at half unit. So three half unit bets. So those are tiny bets, okay? Because those are the values with these teams, but I usually look at this stage. I'm looking for a little bit bigger discrepancy, but the difference is very very small. Okay, then we have other games, and as I said, I decided today to make exceptions for these three games to go with half unit. Okay, Atlanta, Milwaukee. There's small value with Milwaukee based on my numbers. Close to even game, bookmakers have Atlanta as a small favorite. I think Milwaukee is a little bit underrated, so maybe small value with them. So when I say the value is with me with Milwaukee, the value is with Texas, the value is with Cincinnati, of course. But I have my own criteria. This is also very important. You have your own criteria how you select bets based on your method, right? So you have your own method of calculating probabilities, looking for the discrepancy, and then I hope so, you have your own way how you select bets. Because if my projected line is minus 106 and bookmakers have minus 107, of course there's small value, but of course this is too close because betting mall is not perfect, right? So I'm looking for bigger discrepancy. Okay, so this is what I'm looking. Okay, uh, and some differences are bigger and some differences are smaller, and I found that we have value when the number is one or bigger, and because I need to add two more units, I'm a little bit more selective because the bets with 1.65 or more and 1.25 or bigger beat the line more than 90% of times and have nice results as well. Okay, White Sox, Minnesota, no value. Pittsburgh, LA, no value, despite I think LA Angels should be a little bit bigger favorite, so maybe small value with Angels. Houston, Oakland, no value. Of course, we have Oakland as a huge underdog. They are underdog, and that's it. Okay, Toronto, Seattle. I still didn't solve the odds. I saw some odds where Seattle is small favorite, I think. I have Toronto as a small favorite. Maybe I will reproject this game with latest lineups, with latest news. Maybe there will be some value with Toronto, but at this point there's no value. So I have three smaller bets, tiny bets. I could also skip these games, but I think we are very close. So I'm taking half unit on each of those bets: Cincinnati first five inning, and Texas. Okay, and of course you always need to look at the odds. Okay, because this is the most important thing. Sometimes simply skip the game, right? If you don't get the same odds. Okay, so that's it for me today. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.